There we go. At least now I halfway got my shit together. And my hair is just a hot mess today. Oh well. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. It's not been too bad here. Looks like it's going to be sunny today. At least most of the time. I know it's supposed to rain tonight, but yesterday sucked. So, but hopefully everybody has a good day. Looking forward to the weekend. Don't do that stupid phone. Phone trying to get me copyrighted. It just okay. Somebody must be working outside today, or my neighbor's baby is tapping on the glass door. Can't quite tell. Oh well. Just gonna be a noisy morning around here, I guess. Oy. Hi Carter, how are you? It's quiet in here this morning. Oh well. See a lot's happening over in the UK today. Former Prince Andrew got arrested for the Epstein file thing. So that was interesting. Especially being a member of the royal family. Surprised he actually got arrested. So should be interesting to see what comes of that for sure. People of that caliber usually, like, especially you would think part of the royal family would, I don't know, not be arrested, but I guess they need to start doing that to people here in America for sure. If other countries can make people hold people responsible, if I could speak, then there ain't no reason our country can't. Besides all of the cricket damn politicians, but that's besides the point. Still think people should be going to prison over it. So I also seen that they're saying that we could strike Iran this weekend if they don't get anywhere with nuclear talks. So that'll be interesting to see. But I honestly don't think that Trump's going to show his hand like that. They're not going to let him, the news report that they might strike this weekend and then actually do it. So I don't know. Seems nonsensical to me. Why are you going to tell your enemies when you're coming? So Oh well, I guess that's how it be sometimes. Uh, my favorite thing from yesterday is Trump held the Black History Month party at the White House. And one of the where am I from? Michigan in USA. One of the reporters asked Caroline Levitt, who's ever called Trump racist. Everybody laughed at him. Stupidest question I've ever heard asked in the White House. No, thank you. No, I've had enough of like the South. I mean, no offense, but I was in the Army and I've been to Atlanta a lot. Morning, Victor. Nice to see you again. I am doing okay. So, can't complain, I guess. Won't do no good to, anyways, right? And in New York, they're getting what they deserve too. They voted for Mamdani, who ran on free this, free that, free the other, and now he's raising property taxes on them by 10%, raiding a rainy day fund, and then saying he's going to have to raid the retirement fund for money because HOCO won't agree to raise the taxes on the rich because they're all leaving New York anyway. So, not only that, but they've got garbage piled up on their streets. They've got uh, poo, to put it nicely, all over their streets. I've seen some nasty ass videos of New York. The guy has no capability to manage any kind of city. Not like it is now, John. Like, I seen a video the other day of a lady walking down a sidewalk that was covered with human increment, to put it that way. So I don't get a strike. Like, just all over the sidewalk. She was literally having to dodge it. Piles of garbage 6 feet tall that haven't been picked up in weeks. I know New York's always been nasty. I was in New York a week after 9/11. New York's never been that nasty. I've been to New York a couple times. My daughter played in Carnegie Hall, and New York's never been this nasty. So, guy ran on a socialist agenda, and he's just a joke. There's no two ways around that one. So, but they got what they voted for, I guess. We all tried to warn them. That's the honest to God truth. We all tried to warn them that a communist is not something you want running your city. Whether he runs on socialism or not, he's not. He's a communist. And like now they're trying to make it illegal to even own dogs in New York City at all because they think that dogs are dirty creatures. And they threaten to kill them if they get anywhere near them. So that's the kind of culture that they brought into their city and into our country. It's absolutely freaking ridiculous and nasty. They want to do that shit. They need to go back to Somalia or wherever in the hell they came from on that side of the world that allows that kind of stuff, because it ain't flying around here. It's ridiculous. So that's already not going over well in New York. But that's what they voted for, so unfortunately, socialism and communism has never worked. It's been tried and tried and tried again. Has failed every single time for a reason. Because it only works until you run out of everybody else's money, and that's a fact, unfortunately. So, like, I don't know what America's trying to do to itself, but it needs to quit. Yeah, China's clean as heck, but you can get thrown in jail in China for dropping something on the sidewalk, John. Good morning, Keith. Nice to see you. Of course, China's clean as heck. They keep them people under so tight wraps they don't dare step sideways. That's what communism does. Good morning, movie fan. Nice to see you. I don't understand, like, how people, I guess you got to see it firsthand to understand it, and I have. So I don't understand why people want it in our country. It makes absolutely no sense to me. So, I mean, thank you. It's not going bad. It's actually nice and sunny out, so I might go outside for a while. It's supposed to rain tonight, and then it's supposed to get cold enough to snow. So, it's Michigan. You know how that goes. It's been in the 50s the last few days, though, so can't complain. I know. Not they just busted company, I think in California. They had little kids making purses or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I have to look it up. Um, but like all these kids were, they found them in a factory. It's messed up. So it just don't happen over China. That's a good question, John. Like, really good question. They gotta be geniuses. Yep, they do. So, most of them don't even get to see their families. Okay, sleep well, movie. Thanks for stopping in. Morning, Raymond. How are you? Yeah, I know, Keith. It's sad, inhumane, and it's not right. But you know, that ain't no joke, John. But hell, they got good food. That's good, Raymond. So, yeah, but that just don't happen over in China. It happens everywhere. So it's just not common here, and it's illegal here. In China, it's not. So, but yep, I think they returned like 3,500 missing kids, or yeah, found like 3,500 missing kids in Minnesota during the main raid that they did. So it happens everywhere. Like, at least we got people that actually care now that want to stop it. I bet. I bet for sure. It's ridiculous too. Shouldn't be that way, but it is. But this administration's done more than any ever in my lifetime to try to stop it. I don't know who you are. I don't know. No, thank you. Sorry, but yeah, I really do believe that because it's a fact. Look back at the last 8 years, and the FBI here has already caught 10 out of 10 people that were on the FBI's most wanted list within a year, rescued, recovered thousands of missing children that have been trafficked, been sent over here with people they don't even know. Um, they've taken thousands and thousands of offenders, murderers, rapists, and everything else off the street. So I don't think there's anybody that can say that they're not doing more. Show me what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did. Show me what Obama did. Even show me what Clinton did. You want to know why that is, John? Because the state police don't want to work with the FBI, the sheriff, because he's got a grudge against the FBI because he was part of an investigation they did. So instead of giving the information to the evidence to the FBI to send to Quantico, they decided to send it to their own little personal thing in Florida where, you know, Everybody has a right to their own opinion, Coy, but you're wrong. Yep, it's not a doubt, but let's think about it. Like, yeah, exactly. That's the whole, they only cover what fits their narratives and agendas. What do you mean they're doing it for Trump? No, they're doing it to save people, you dumbass. Can't tell me you're really that stupid. Well, that don't always work, John. They've got plenty of cameras and stuff like that, but you've got cameras on every streetlight, you've got cameras on every not corner, you've got the radars that read your license plate and everything else, but that don't always work. And you're a libtard. Do we care? No. You'll figure it out one day. I imagine you don't have any kids, or you live at home. Oh, you didn't have to delete them. Yeah, because they get paid by them. That's why they know, because they get paid by it. That's who they keep in their back pocket to try to keep in power. So, yeah, I don't tend to block people that have a different opinion unless they're just being straight up dicks. And I don't think that he was being a dick. I think he's just stupid enough to believe what he was saying. Most people are raised to believe that they should always be Democrat and they can't let go of it, no, regardless of how stupid and nonsensical the party becomes. So, oh well. I know so many people that used to say I'd never vote for Donald Trump and this and that, and they're all Republicans now because of Donald Trump. So, exactly. I bet you, Koya, somebody checks your profile. You're not even old enough to be in here because you have no sense whatsoever. If you're old enough to be in here, you could stay because whatever. But if you're not 18, you have to go because the way you type tells me you're not very old. I agree with that. Oh, so you're just a retard. Okay, we can deal with that too. I'm way more educated than you think, and I'm a veteran. So you probably shouldn't assume shit. Exactly. He's not grown at all. He's a freaking idiot. If it's a he, it might be an it or a they. Yes, my daughter told me that shit, and that made me so mad. Apparently, His surpassed 40 years because he's still stupid. Neither should I or my chat what? Assume your gender? I don't give a fuck if you're a guy or a girl because there's only two genders, so there's no need to assume. I don't care if you're an it or they or whatever you want to be. Like I said, assume what you want. You're just making an ass out of yourself. Exactly. He's part of the problem. I can't believe you claim you're like 47 and you act like you're two. No, I speak a lot of facts. That's not a judgment. That's a fact. No, he'll eat the damn things. She'll probably keep anything not edible away from the idiot. I like trolling idiots too. Do it all the time. You're just a libtard like the rest of them. You don't bother any of us. We're still going to support Trump whether you throw a pansy like a 2-year-old or not. You make absolutely no effect to this chat. So, like, yeah, that's right. Take one to know one. You know what? I'll add you to my list just so I can troll your ass. I'll do it all day, every day. I didn't even catch that. I take one to know one. Yeah, you sure do take one to know one, dumbass. Calling me uneducated. Really? My actions destroy our country? Son, I fought for this country. I gave you your right to have all your freedoms. So don't fucking tell me what my actions are doing to this country. Your actions are destroying this country, a bunch of communist fucktards. Yeah, well, take your typo and shove it up your ass. I don't care. You're still an idiot. I'm not mad. I just think you're absolutely absurdly stupid. You're going to come in here and try to tell me what I'm doing to this country? Fuck you. That's not mad. That's honest. Oh, we got a fucktard in the chat this morning, Kimberly. That's all you missed. Oh, Lord. Common sense ain't common anymore. They need to they need to teach logic for sure because this person ain't goddamn lick of it. You would think it's too early for this, but this guy apparently goes full retard mode 24/7. I don't like the truth. Okay, sure. And I'm sure you watch CNN and CBS and MS Now, all the fake fucking news, but I don't like the truth. So I think you're the one that's completely delusional and you got your head shoved so far up the Democratic Party's ass that you can't see the truth. All they're trying to do is replace you with an illegal alien, and you're going to sit here and act like you have a place left here in America with the Democratic Party? You're a fucking idiot. Oh, we can't have voter IDs because then it'll keep people from voting. Fuck you. Yeah, it'll keep illegals from voting. Open your eyes. Damn, people are stupid sometimes. No, I'm a veteran and I show every respect to my oath because when I took my oath, I took an oath to protect against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I took that oath to the president, not to anybody else. And I didn't even serve under Trump. So don't go there with me. Yeah, you're woke, all right. Sure as hell ain't awake. Good morning, Zombie. Trump's your daddy, bitch. That's what Trump is. Because he's too stupid to. He wouldn't even know how to turn on his camera. That's why. No, it's cool, Zombie. Let him go. Nobody cares who you were talking to. He was talking to you. So fuck off. You don't like people talking to you, then get the hell out of my chat. That's what we're here for. You make no sense. But if I'm not the one that's not interested in the debate. You're the one throwing shit that you can't even back up. I've told everybody not to block you. You wanted to debate, and now you can't handle it, so you're telling other people not to talk to you. That's freaking ridiculous. Exactly, Raymond. And we don't give a fuck about your opinion either, so why don't you go somewhere? Like, there's millions of other fucking chat rooms on the internet. Go find somebody who cares. Where's my proof? How about you start flipping channels, fucktard? Where's my proof? Where's my proof? Oh, Lord. It's okay. It's people like him that make whatever race or color he is look fucking like idiots. And if he's white, God help us all. I thought only female white libtards could be that fucking retarded. I didn't know they came in the male variety too. Give me a fucking. He was probably one of those. What did they call him? Oh, I can't even think of the name of the group. Guys for Harris. Ooh. Hold on a second. And 100% of Musk's money goes right back into U.S. So yeah, you are why people have black fucking fatigue all the way around. You are so stuck in your, oh, I'm a victim, I'm oppressed, I can't do nothing, when all you gotta do is stand up, get off your fucking lazy ass, and go out and do what the rest of the fucking world does. And stop pretending that anybody's stopping you. Because there ain't a damn person in this world stopping you but yourself. Give me a fucking break. The only difference between any of us that are normal and this idiot is he's still believing that all his rights are taken away when he ain't lost a fucking thing except his mind. I'm happy you don't care about my opinion, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. You're in my chat, so you'll just have to deal with it now, won't you? You ain't got an opinion that anybody gives a fuck about. Give me an opinion that's logical or makes sense, and I might talk to you about it. All you can say is, oh, I don't care about your opinion. But you want to debate? Make it make fun. Do you know what the word debate means? Obviously not. Give me a fucking break. No Trump supporters are normal. Really. We have jobs. We take care of our families. We have families. We take care of them. We don't get in trouble. We believe in God, but we're not normal. Try again. Try freaking again. Democrats have lost their freaking minds. Like, you guys have no chance of winning the midterm, the next presidency. You have no shot whatsoever. You sound just as stupid as Jasmine Crockett or AOC on the stage being asked about if U.S. would support Taiwan, going, for 3 minutes straight. You support a party full of fucking pedophiles. You guys try to blame on Trump. Look at the Epstein files. Trump turned their asses in. Bill Clinton hung out on their island. So did Barack Obama. You guys are the savior. So you have nothing to say to that, right? Yeah, what a freaking joke. Give me a break today. And at the end of this chat, you will be blocked because you're not welcome back. So you might as well make of it what you can now. Yes, he was. Fact check. He turned them in. Not only did he turn in Epstein and kick him out of his club, he turned in Ghislaine Maxwell. Think about this, which nobody wants to listen to or realize, Coy. It was the Democrat Party that voted to keep y'all's asses in slavery. The Republicans were made to save your asses. And now you're worshiping a party that thinks you're nothing but a slave, and you're playing oppressed because that's what they've told you all your life. To keep your asses under check so you wouldn't make anything of yourselves in America. Of course, they didn't want to touch them files. They knew they were fucked once they came out. That's because you're not willing to open your mind. Everybody can learn something everywhere if they're willing to open their mind. You can't be 47. You got to be a child. Raymond, check his age, please, or check his profile. There's no way this is a grown adult. Somebody check his damn profile. This guy ain't got this since God gave a piss ant. There ain't no way he's an adult. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now you're going to get checked. Because you just sound like a child. Really? Dude, you ain't even got a fucking subscriber and you're in here fucking with me? Are you kidding? How old is you ain't even got fucking information to say like how old your account is? Yeah, bye. Gonna come after me and he ain't even got a fucking subscriber on his page. He didn't even understand what a debate was. Like I asked him if he knew what debate meant and he said no. Good morning, Snow White. Sorry. Like half of the time he was typing, it seemed like a kid to me because he couldn't spell right. That's what was throwing me off. And then he's like, I'm 40. There ain't no way that person's 47. Excuse me. Oi. No way. Cracks me up. People are definitely not the brightest. Oh no, I was watching this guy walking around a college campus asking people questions. And he asked this girl how many sides were on a triangle, and she said two. Do they not teach math nowadays? Anything? Do they teach anything? Like, really? Two sides on a triangle? Oh no, I about fell over when my niece told me she used to think that chocolate milk came from brown cows. Never in my life. Never have I heard something so outlandish. I was like, are you kidding me? How does that work? Oh, I know, Raymond. That's all they teach. That's why they've got all these kids. They claim they're doing walkouts, but they're not. They're organized by the teachers out there protesting, more like rioting, and they're getting hauled off to jail for it. And the thing is, they're not even getting the parents' permission. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's when I went to college, you didn't pass your math. You weren't doing good in anything else. So, like, even in the army, if you can't pass a basic math test, you can't get into the army. The ASVAB, it's cut into sections, and math is a major part of it. and your score has to be so high to be able to get into the Army. And tell you what, some of the math on that ASVAB test is stupid. It went into calculus, and I can't even do calculus. So, like, I passed, but yeah, it's not an easy test. People is like, math's not, it's going to be important when you start paying your bills and getting everything you need. I'm not sure they teach at all either, Raymond. I think it's just a propaganda show. That's all it is, a bunch of bullshit. Look at what was it? There was that Canadian trans shooter, and then a couple days ago, there was another trans shooting. Was it in Idaho or Iowa? One of the two. Anyways, it was a dad that was trans, and he killed his son and his ex-wife or whatever, and shot a bunch of other people at a hockey game. Like, and then he killed himself. So, I don't get it. I have to check it out. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. I have to check it out. When I'm done here, I'm going to go outside for a while. That's usually when I listen to music. So, my goodness. Yeah, and not only that, but like, he put shit out on, like, I don't know if it was Facebook or Twitter or whatever, that were signs he was going to do something and nobody paid attention to it. What happened, I remember now, is he is pissed at the wife and the son because the son did not want to walk with him at graduation because he was embarrassed. And that set the guy off. I think his name was like Robert, but he went by Roberta or something. I don't know. Some stupid shit. Yeah, at his son's school hockey game. Yeah, it was a school hockey game. He shot and killed his wife, ex-wife. I don't know. It doesn't exactly explain if they're divorced or whatever, but he shot and killed her and his son, and they shot a bunch of other people while his other son was playing hockey. So, and then he killed himself. Boy, this video is gonna get me a strike. This live anyway, not video. Oh well. I just find it kind of hard to believe that people can be as incredibly stupid as that kid was. But hey, it was an off day too. It wasn't even a Monday. Normally it's on Mondays. So, exactly. If you're that damn unhappy, then, you know, take care of yourself, not others. It's not your place. The only person that should have a right to judge when it's time for you to die is God. Nobody on this earth has that right at all. But people do that crap. So he's the one that has to face his maker, you know. I don't know where he thought that was going to get him. So sure he'll find out he doesn't get where he wanted to be. But yeah, I agree. If you're going to do it to yourself, nobody else. Like, I think the only time it's acceptable to kill somebody is if they're a pedo. Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure. It's one of those fool me once, shame on me, or fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me things. So, but yeah, it's so pretty outside right now. It was not yesterday. It was not at all. It was miserable yesterday. It rained and then it freezing rained and then it rained again. So then it was really, really foggy this morning. How's the weather where you are, Raymond? They're really at it up there this morning. Yeah, you guys are supposed to get really bad storms today. Like, from if you're close to the Cincinnati area or like up by Bowling Green, throughout that whole area, that whole side of the state is supposed to get really bad weather. Um, that's nice, Raymond. I wish. It's been in the 50s here, so I can't actually complain. It's really warm here too, but we're supposed to get some snow this week too. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I seen this morning too. Southern Ohio, and then there's an enhanced risk still for up into northern Ohio, but not like as big of a chance as southern. I know we're supposed to get snow too. Let me see. We're actually supposed to have a couple days where we get snow, but it doesn't seem like it's going to accumulate. So, all the snow is pretty much melted here after the last week. Yeah, it's going to be 50 today again. See, tomorrow we're supposed to have rain showers mixing with snow showers. So, still going to be 40 degrees, but it's going to drop down to 20 into the 20s on Saturday or on Sunday and Monday, so it's going to be cold. But yeah, there's a couple of days this week where we've got a chance of snow. Hate the damn weather changes at this time of year. It's usually a little bit later in the season though before it starts flip flopping up and down like this. Hey Missy, how hi Pop Tart, how are you? I knew I was gonna I like yeah, I knew that was gonna be a hard habit to break. I tried. Thank you, Raymond. Like, this is my country, why wouldn't I? You know? It's just a lot of these people are so uneducated to how other people live outside America. They've been so pampered for so long as to, how the world in their eyes should work. But they don't look past and see how the world really works. So, but most of them have never been taught how to open up their mind enough to find out the truth. So, New York City's learning the hard way, though. So is Seattle, Portland, but Minnesota's calmed right down pretty much. Holman went in there and I don't know what he did, but dang. Now they're releasing the illegals from the jail. What's wrong? They're releasing illegals from the jails instead of letting them back out on the streets. So, what's going on Monday? Uh, yeah, I don't get paid until the 27th. So I know how that feels. Huh. Benny Johnson's reporting on former Prince Andrew getting arrested this morning. He got arrested for being in the Epstein files. The charges are like misconduct of service or something. Yeah, uh, I don't use online banking really. I use my Cash App to pay my bills, but I only put enough money in to pay my bills. Hmm, not really, John. Yeah. Well, he just went live. Um, but yeah, former Prince Andrew got arrested this morning. They had like, I guess, 7 or 8 police go to his house and arrested him for misconduct of service or something. I don't know. So, see, I don't know how their charges work over there. So I don't really know what that charge exactly means. I know it has to do with the Epstein files. And I also know it has to do because it says in the Epstein files that Andrew took girls back to the castle or back, wherever they live and snuck them in. So, like, that's when he was younger and still living with, you know, uh, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah. So, and the royal family's not even doing anything to help him. Keep this board had put out a statement that said the process they have to let the process play out in court. So, but yeah, Benny is my one of my favorites. No, Cam Higby, he cracks me up sometimes. Sure, Pop Tart, ask away. I'm going outside to hang out. It's nice out there. Um, I might go live later before it gets dark, but I don't know. I doubt it. No. Is that a YouTube channel or? I probably won't be able to join a StreamYard today. Um, so I imagine my sister will be coming. Yeah. Yeah, I know Missy, but I think my sister's gonna be coming over. And I hope that's not her. I think that was upstairs, but oh, it's not that I don't want to do a live with you. It's just that when my sister and my nephew are here, I'm not going to be able to do anything. Like, my sister is a talker. If I had the money, I'd help. Like, for sure. But, like I said, I don't even get paid till the 27th. So, so unfortunately, I know that feeling like I don't really have any blood right now either. I've got like an eighth left. And I still have, let me see. Yeah, that's what I have left. And I don't get paid till the 27th, so And this is actually my last vape. Unfortunately. Stupid Samsung emails. I actually don't smoke that much either, Raymond. Well, I have regular green, but I also have, where are you? The infused. This is called Dream Chaser. And it's, hold on. I'm blind and need to turn on the light to see it. But you can't use much of this. Just a little bit because it'll absolutely mess you up. Um, it is, where is it at? Normally it's got the percentage on here, but unless I'm on the wrong side. Oh, there it is. It's THC 71.7, CBD 0.12. Where's the THCA? Because I don't even know if I can read it off the other one. It's got THCA in it too. I think it got cut off. Like they barely got the THC and CBD thing on there. Yeah, me too. That's the problem. I bought all this stuff at the beginning. Well, not this. I bought this last month because it helps really well with pain. But this one is not the infused. This is a moon rock. That's why. These are two completely different things. The infused what I've got over there is THC and THCA. This is a moon rock. Uh, it depends on what kind of goodies you're talking about. Good morning, Miney. Nice to see you. We're just chatting now that Child Troll is gone. Yeah, uh, it don't take much with me at all. Like, I've not even smoked an eighth in a week. Moonrock? You know, that's a really good question. I've never bought it before. Apparently, it's THC and CBD. We know that. Uh, no clue. I didn't realize I was buying two different things. I thought they were giving me the same thing. Maybe if I can get it open. Oh yeah, this is completely different than the other one. The other one's black. Apparently, this is sticky as hell. This is what moon rock is. No clue. So we'll find out. Oh, for now. Well, that's what this is. So, I don't know what they're running up there, but my goodness. It's good stuff, whatever it is, I'm sure. So, at least my phone's working today. Yesterday I started my stream, it was working fine, and then the volume went out. And then I had to restart it, so I don't know. Yeah, Michigan's. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It depends on how much you want to spend. That sounds good. I'm gonna get bubble hash when I go to the dispensary. It's like $25 a gram, but it's so worth it. Hi. I was wondering where you were. I could have used you earlier. Oh, this kid had me absolutely losing my shit. It's okay. He was just like, he kept on saying he wanted to debate, but then would just say that he didn't care about my opinion. And I'm like, do you even know what the word debate means? And he's like, no. That's when I went to check his profile and figured out it was probably some kid. Are you feeling better though? I'm happy. So, did you get coffee? That's why you're feeling better. Yeah, I should have known. Little too late for coffee, isn't it? What's that? What might give you a headache? I missed. Sorry. Oh, binger's alcohol? It won't give him a headache. He'll be just fine. So, well, I've had a lot of people come through here this morning. For the most part, anyways, right? Sure, you don't need alcohol to keep you straight, but to each their own. I smoke to keep me straight most of the time. Yeah, I don't either. Pop Tart. My goodness, that's hard to remember. Yeah. How is your knee? I forgot to ask. Yesterday was just sucky. It was terrible. That's good. I'm glad it's better. Gotta be careful. Goodness. I'm gonna go outside in a little while. See what the temperature is actually before I say that. It might need to warm up a little. Well, at least people are leaving nice comments on my post. Mountains behind us. What? Oh, we can run away, but I'm not sure I want to go to Alaska. My wheels don't even work in Michigan. Oh, Moon Rock, yeah. I mix it with my, usually put it in a joint or my bowl, mix it really good with my weed. It actually helps with my headaches. What's giving me a headache right now is I haven't had my medicine all month. So, but the mountains behind us part would definitely be an ideal place to run away to. U.S. thwarts ISIS prison break. Are you telling me they tried to break Maduro out? Oh no. They were trying to break 6,000 people out of a prison, like terrorists. Pop Tart? I don't have to call you that. Yeah, I can't help it. Like, I met you as Missy, so it just like that's instantly what comes to my head when I see your name pop up. I do the same thing with Minty or Richard because he's got an account under Richard, but when I first met him, I met him as mint chocolate chip, so I've always called him Minty. That's not bad. Like, nothing wrong with punk rock. For the most part, there is stuff I won't listen to. So, no, my playlist has pretty much been Tom McDonald and like older music. So most of the music I like to listen to gets me copyrighted on here. Like not Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald don't copyright. So, but there's a lot of other music that they do. So, I don't play music anyways because it don't give you your watch hours if you do. So, figured that out the hard way. I bet. I, yeah, I don't blame you. See, at least if I run out, I've got a neighbor that I can ask, and we do a lot of stuff for each other, so it's kind of back and forth. I appreciate that because Missy's much easier. It's almost 40 out. Yeah, his new song, Pray for the Left, is sitting number one at the top of the alternative rock list. Has been since he released it. I think the day after he released it, it hit number one. So I don't know if you've heard that song, but if you haven't, you should hear it. It's a good one. I did do a short when he posted it. So, see, Brother Jason's up and around this morning. Not live, but yeah, Tom McDonald's really popular everywhere, especially in Ireland. So, Spain's got a problem on their hands. Says 500,000 illegals fled Spain. They can have them. He is. He is. Cannot disagree with that at all. Unless it's really old. Well, no, I agree that there are older artists that are definitely goats, but like, I mean, for this day and age, and for the kind of music that 90% of these idiots play, Tom is like a breath of fresh air. So, I mean, there are still other artists that'll stand on their values, but I hate them things, Missy. I do. I hate store bought ones. Ooh, my son's alive. So, I feel for you there. See, they don't allow vapes to be sold in the same store as tobacco here. So they're not allowed to sell them in gas stations or anything. I'll check it out, Venture. Really? Like, that was last year's news, and he didn't send billions of dollars. He did actual market trade with them, and now we're making billions of dollars off of it. Trump's not sending money to Israel or Argentina. They're paying us through NATO. In Argentina, they were in a crisis, and he didn't send them billions of dollars. He made a market deal with them that helped their money go up in value and helps bring U.S. Money through their farming. Never heard of that, Missy. Greek bar ice cream? Yeah, I've never heard of that. Then again, I don't eat cake, so. Yeah, I didn't for the longest time, but it works. So, I there's some pies I'll eat, but yeah. They give me pumpkin pie every year for my birthday. Well, I didn't get pumpkin pie this year, but I didn't want pumpkin pie. My mom makes pumpkin rolls and pumpkin pie, and well, yeah, but at least it gets you high, Missy. I have never honestly tried key lime pie. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just not like, I don't know. I've never like, besides pumpkin pie, I've tried apple pie. My problem is the crust. I can't stand the crust. The texture, I can't. So I'll take my piece of pumpkin pie for my birthday and I'll be good for the rest of the year. Mm. Sorry about that. Oh, well, where'd you get it at that it don't have no flavor? Because, like, in Michigan, or, oh, you mean like I'm confused. Do you mean like a tobacco vape? No. I know now in Michigan they don't sell like vapes at gas stations or anything. That can't be sold anywhere tobacco products are sold. Yeah, I've not seen a 3 gram vape, only two. These are the biggest ones that they allow right now. Oh, I have to check that. Yep, the biggest that they sell around here is 2 grams. See, you're only allowed to buy so much concentrate in one day, and they consider vapes a concentrate. So, but I guess I've been procrastinating long enough. So I'm gonna get off here. I might go live later if the sun stays up before it's dark. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Love you guys.